Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission. Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something? Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yue, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the Casam just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Eugene Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval, but some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never and it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first. Hey! You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first! Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin. You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
Ah, great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Messed up. Should replace my hammer.
I'm the frying pan. Zip on up. Boba, get them. Surprise!
Have a little taste.
Nice and spicy.
I got careless.
Over here. Zip on up. Leave it to me. We can do this!
Another test subject.
Off with you!
How's this? We're open. Suffocate.
Over here!
Suffocate.
Out of the frying pan!
You're open. You're open.
tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest.
Step on up!
Men for that.
I'll protect us.
I've still got some kick.
Nice and spicy. Over here.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Where have you been hiding?
This world...
Nice. I'm starting to lose count. The more the merrier. First round's on me.
Wish me luck.
Out of the frying pan.
Trip on up. Hi. Oh.
It's hard to remain on dry land for so long. Never seem to get my land legs back. If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
doesn't rhyme this way.
Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me.
What the? It's a city? A whole city that's floating in the air! Upside down? Just look at this place. Doesn't it remind you of something? Wait, what was it again? Yes, that's it! It's just like that. Just as strange, just as upside down, and just as spooky. In which case, maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order. Oh, we gotta get to the bottom of this. Oh?
The feeling is mutual. I certainly hadn't expected to meet you here either.
Long time no see, Dane. Wait, but how did you suddenly end up here in the chasm?
The chasm? So we're in the depths of the chasm, are we? Interesting. This is one place where I have never set foot before. I understand how you must feel. Now our paths cross again. Fate, it seems, owes you an explanation. That much should be self-explanatory. I came upon the trail of another Abyss Herald recently and began pursuing it. Unfortunately, I got as far as cornering him before he resorted to the same trick that they all do. I was hot on his heels when I followed him through the portal, but as usual, it was to no avail. It took me to the wrong place. Correct. Based on my recent experiences, I can only conclude that the Abyss's portals are not simply pathways from point A to point B, but gate where they emerge.
Sounds kinda similar to how—
In short, though I was all alone.
Oh, yeah! About that! Whatever happened to the Eye of the First Field Tiller?
It's in a safe place. You can be sure that I will learn the truth of the Loom of Fate operation sooner than it could ever fall into the Abyss Order's hands. Huh. So I by no means went out of— It is but a cruel— Twilight Sword was my title as
Sounds like your brother was right.
We were travel partners. We both partook in a painful journey of searching before you. If my suspicion.
You mean...
I mean,
Don't say that! You're giving Paimon goosebumps!
a wise choice.
Surprise!
There are signs of hilly churl activity here. Could these be the hilly churls the requester was talking about?
Requester? In fact, hold on. You still haven't told me what you're doing here. I doubt that most travelers would have any reason to venture down this way.
We took a commission from the Adventurers Guild to investigate the chasm. Apparently a whole load of hilly churls have been gathering here, and the requester wants to know why. And now it looks like we finally found our first clue.
Do you want the answer?
Huh? You mean, you know something about this?
As it happens, I do. It's understandable that you did not perceive anything unusual. What makes the environment here weakens.
A curse? Oh, Paimon remembers. Last time you guys were saying that Conria's people were cursed to immortality or something.
For centuries, I have suffered daily from the curse that was laid upon me. But here, I suddenly feel a small amount of relief from this suffering. And right here,
So,
that I shall need to investigate. But to the Indeed. Do you know why Hilichurls? It's to hide their appearance, lest they catch sight of their reflection compared to how they remember themselves. It is a terrible sight to behold. One that causes them. The curse of immortality denies.
so, you mean...
No. I mean that the body and soul will continue to be. When the Hilichurls realize that the end is not, and of all the places they could lay down to rest, one that can.
Wow. That's so...
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
What is it?
We're under attack.
Nice and spicy.
Let's dance! Over here! Be amazed!
Eat this!
Power that isn't hot enough!
What were those? And why did they attack us all of a sudden?
Black Serpent Knights. They once belonged to the Royal Guard of Canria.
Wait a second. Royal Guard? So, they used to be your...
Yes, they were. But now, the curse engulfs them, and they fight with none of the honor they once had.
Because they've become pawns of the Abyss now?
Let's continue on.
Wait! Dane!
Seems we... Wait, stand down. There's something different about... It's disappeared.
What the heck? What was going on with that one? Was it trying to say something?
How is this possible? How could he have retained self-awareness for 500 years without... But more importantly, why did he seem so... That would be a miraculous outcome indeed for a cataclysm that brought total doom and destruction. Or perhaps it was just a coincidence. We should press onward to the city.
Looks like there's a strange energy surrounding the city. We can't go any further. Guess there should be a mechanism or something around here, right? Traveler?
Don't waste your time. Kanria's
Okay, so Dan seems like he really understands what's going on here. No wonder the Abyss Order doesn't want him around.
Not necessarily. The closer we draw, the more I am inclined to conclude that these ruins belong to a more... The Abyss Order simply got to them before...
Even older than Conria? Whoa. Paimon can't even imagine.
That said, the architecture here does somewhat resemble that of Kanria. Let's head toward the light over there. My...
Is this where they're based?
We are likely drawn...
I'll protect us. Step on up. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Over here. Nice and spicy. Hey, look! Vines! You should be able to climb up, right? Oh no! More Black Serpent Knights! Huh? They're not coming. Huh?
Hold on.
They're coming! Let the show begin. Boba, get them! Trip on up! Huh. Out of the frying pan! Cue the spotlight! Nice and spicy! Surprise! Let's dance! Whew. That was the last of them. Now, let's... Huh? What's this?
So, the Black Serpent Knights have nothing to do with the Abyss Orders.
So, what exactly is going on with these hills?
As I said, for these hilly churls, the end is nigh. They have grown old.
But why would the Black Serpent Knights want to stay here and guard? More of them are... It's him! The guy that came out of nowhere and just... And now they're retreating! Did he just order them to do that?
Halfdan?
Whoa, whoa! What?
Could it be? If it's as I suspect, then this is a truly tragic state of affairs.
Dane?
You want to know why they were gathered here guarding the hilly churls? It's because as far as the Black Serpent Knights are concerned, they're simply doing the one who ordered them to retreat just now. I suddenly recognized him.
So, he's from 5...
To this day, inform all Black Serpent Knights to protect the people of Kanria at all, because we, of course, were royal guards. But this would mean nothing in the events against the might of the gods. The only identity that these Black Serpent... If you see these ruins as Kanria in the throes, then suddenly I can make sense of what I'm hearing. Their growls are less of a threat.
Then, what are they saying?
Though it is barely discernible, I can just about make it out. Even I have to admit, the fact their will is strong enough to survive 500 years of erosion. It is nothing short of a miracle, born from hopelessness.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. Even, let's keep heading toward the light at the top. I believe the Black Serpent Knight...
Sure enough, we aren't seeing any more Black Serpent Knights. Guess that half-damn guy really did recognize Captain Bane, huh?
The more the merrier. First round on me. Huh, where have you been hiding?
Bane, why so quiet?
I'm just thinking, nothing more. If you're trying to console me, I can assure you there is no need.
Fine. Let the show begin. Hey, look! There's no door sealing this room off. Looks like we can finally head to the room in the Come on, let's... Look! Up there! Even the what? Dane, do you have...
The pool must be part of the entire city structure. A relic of this ancient, and more importantly, it is here. My whole body feels...
cleansing? So that means...
No, that would be impossible.
How are you...
I have lived with this curse for 500 years, and I have been fully conscious the entire time. Suffice, it is a way of branding us at the level of the... Even now, I can feel the curse slowly permeating my entire being. Perhaps it may be possible to suppress the corrosive effect of the curse for... Consider it tantamount to burning away an integral part of your body.
Huh? Cleansing the curse cost you your life?
In any case, I can feel that the...
So, what's that contraption there? It looks kind...
Frankly, I have never seen a device of this design before either. Halfdan.
He ran up!
He's indicating that we should follow him. Are you coming?
True. Halfdan jumped down over there! Let's follow him. Looks like Halfdan disappeared.
Perhaps whatever...
There are more signs of hilichurl activity here.
Piece of cake.
Over here. Is that way into the hilichurl camp? Let's go see. It's a humble hilichurl camp. Oh, these hilichurls look like they're in pretty bad shape, too. Some of them look like they've already taken their final breath. Is this what Halfdan wanted to show us?
Whether it is or not, everything here is worth investigating in detail. Inspect the area. Leave no stone unturned.
Seems like the hilichurls we meet in the wild are... We may not have a whole lot of Hilichurls usually store food in crates like these, but these seem... even if they don't need to... There's even a bond... Wait, but wasn't Dane saying that hilichurls get scared of the light when they reach the very end of their lives? Maybe, in the very, very end, they still want to feel some light and warmth. How did that flower get this far underground? Did someone bring it in memory of the deceased hilichurls? Hey, now that you mention it...
It is the national flower of Khaenri'ah, the Intivat. It once bloomed all over the nation. It would only last 2 weeks before wilting. But if you were to pluck one and take it out of Khaenri'ah, the petals would stop growing and turn hard. Only when it finally returned to its home soil would the petals grow soft once more, and finally turn to dust. So the Intivat is a symbol for a wanderer far from home, signifying...
So for this flower to get here, it must have been brought from...
In focusing, I should not have been so...
The device is all,
What are the chances of succeeding?
theoretically speaking,
Forget it. Even a 1% chance. For too long have we dwelt in the abyss. Surely they would rather return to the natural cycle of life and death as soon as possible than continue to exist as they are. They cannot be made to continue paying the price.
The Order is most fortunate to be graced with your decision.
Ether!
You saw something, didn't you? Can you tell me what it was?
Yeah, you zoned out for quite a while.
Huh. Well, people do say that twins have a special connection. It sounds as if they are attempting to make use of certain equipment to cleanse the curse. And you say he mentioned the revival of the homeland, correct? No surprise. It appears as, after all, there can be no nation without a people. I told you all, trying to remove it by force will achieve nothing but to inflict further suffering. So make sure you are clear, and if you cling to false hope and allow yourself to become too emotionally invested, the only way is down. You will end up just like them, mired in hypocrisy. Save your strength for something worth saving. Oh? But of course, I am merely someone you hired for a task. It is only natural for you to decide. But whatever decision you make cannot deter me from mine. I see. It seems that the three questions I... Very well. Right now, that is to say, the Abyss's actions here. The Abyss may appear at any...
We can see the Upside Down City from here, too.
Wait, watch out!
Ah!
The mutation is continuing. Has the Abyss made it...
Smith, I see your incessant meddling continues, and that you have once again... Regrettably, I was not in time to control your exit from the network, and it sent you here of all places. This was a... Our Highness's will must be done. This time.
You are the only ones who taught. There is nothing else left of those hilly churls.
Say what you wish. I am going nowhere, Dainsliff.
Then you will give your life just to delay the inevitable. How absurd. But since... You really think you can use that device beneath the pool to cleanse this curse?
Do not underestimate the wings of the abyss. That device cannot supply the cleansing effects of the water non-tenfold, but 100-fold.
Then I overestimated you. This plan is even cruder than I thought.
Boba, get them! Surprise! Let the magic be...
It's futile. The end is nigh.
I'm right here. Over here.
The end will come.
Eyes on me!
The end is nigh.
Step on them!
The style.
You've been hunting.
There's no time to celebrate. The Abyss Order's device is activating, but there's still time to destroy.
All right, let's go.
Look, the amplification device. Am I too late? They're in agony. This is no way for them to meet their end. Find a way to stop that thing. I have to end. Don't do it! I thought he would have been turned to ashes in an instant.
Meddling fool! Encumber!
Don't you have a... Take him out and...
Behold! The abyss has come!
Over here!
Hear the truth! The gifts of grace! The light shine!
Help! Nice and sweet.
Peace be with you!
Out of the frying pan. Let's
The gifts of grace! Name of the truth!
That really hurt.
The power of revelation!
Over here!
The truth shall set you free! Hear ye the words of joy! Grace be upon you!
Trip on us!
Peace and hope find you! The power of revelation! The truth shall set you free! Grace be upon you! The truth shall in...
What do we do now? The Abyss Lecter's gone, but the device... Halfdan.
No! If you value, see all these rays of light and portals. They must have installed several of the...
So... Go, Barbara, go!
Over here!
Boba, get them! I'll protect us. Nice and spicy. Zip on up. Boba, get them! Nice and spicy. Over here. You're toast.
To ashes!
Let the magic begin! Surprise! Boba, get... Hachi! Over here! Okay, it's gone dark all around now. Shall we head back to the room in the center? So, that's it, right?
The burning sensation has indeed stopped.
So, we managed to stop the Abyss Order's plan?
Let me check.
Dane must be really upset. Of all the ways...
Let's go.
Uh,
Light.
Apologies, Captain Dainsleif, Twilight Sword. Back then, I failed you, and failed to protect our people.
No. For 500 years, you have faithfully done your duty. To this day, I am proud of you all.
Conria didn't fall, did it? Since you're still here.
Correct. So, no need to revive the homeland.
that was...
More than once still. If
You bet!
that device took
Oh! You've earned a good...
vacation, there are more, and I suspect that these Thank you for understanding. I only hope that next time we meet, you know.
Sheesh! Well, as long as you... Oh! But we probably...
Astra. Add Astra. Thank you for
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready. Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost. We'd like to ask for some directions. Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she? Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. When we get the chance, we'll just ask them. Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us. Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a close... Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but, it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again? All right, then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not... Oh, it's coming from that sensor over there. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look... What? What's happening?
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything, really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master... Whoops!
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here. Now, the guide to Avidia Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted on our bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in hopes of asking... That incense typically has no... Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or did you see anything while unconscious? Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol up.
Huh? Why?
Because these two...
Yes, Master Tainari.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Whoa, are you...
You're experiencing... So even though the rainforest is home for now, I suggest... Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? Paimon, no... Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, if he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that... Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles, but it seems like asking Tainari might not be an option anymore. What do you think? Good idea. Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kale!
All right, next let's see your right hand. Not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about right now. Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Tighnari, we're ready to head out.
Got it! I'll be right there! All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, Tighnari mentioned cleaning the statue.
Well, they handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outline. As for Master, well, he has to. Today we can perform. Paimon, Traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual. Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones. Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little no problems with this lamp. Good. The Statue of the Seven is up on top of... It's pretty high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure... Oh? I guess I'll leave it up.
Paimon will fly up with you. By the way, huh? Oh,
To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago. According to what Master celebrates...
Then
Well, and then... Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
maybe it's...
No, it's...
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Yes, that's her. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call if you ask me. Sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but... So, how do you know that we...
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber in one letter, I knew you too. Yep. So I wish I could tell.
That's alright. You've...
Oh, So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. Well, you two were up there.
try touching it like the other ones we found on our journey. Paimon bets you'll definitely get a response from the Dendro Archon. Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. For now, let's focus on our job and clean up this... Huh? Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or was there something moving? Yeah, that's it. Small, it really freaked Paimon out. Whatever it was. Actually, on second thought... Nice work! That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's take a little break.
By the way, Kale, have you ever seen any small creatures scurrying around the forest? You know, that kind of
creature that look... Wow, fascinating! It almost sounds like an imaginary creature that you hear kids always talking about. I'll be sure to keep an eye out for Oh, I almost forgot. Are you two hungry? I packed some food and water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't...
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called...
no, you...
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart. Those pitas are amazing! You're quite the thank goodness you wrapped...
You really, since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe.
Yay!
Oh!
So, Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything.
No, I've heard the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature. But Master is actually... Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to... But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia. But in fact, Master's...
Really? Oh, speaking of Tighnari, he was the Paimon still kinda upset, though.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little, but it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling.
Hey! Don't laugh! Hey! Now even Kale's...
No! Don't touch me!
Oh, sorry, Kale.
No, I just...
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both. Oh!
Huh? What was up with Kali just now? And why is she in such a hurry?
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep.
Oh, Kale?
Oh. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself.
So, Tainari...
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child.
Elizard?
Yes. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting out...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precise with appropriate nevertheless.
What?
Anyway, I have no idea how... However, Kale is a... Oh, by the...
She doesn't...
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time. Kale once...
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take...
Well, though I must... She was interested... Her stamina has... Alright, now that I've told you about Kale...
Yeah!
Alright, but I'm...
No problemo!
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a...
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly...
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, They look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Caupelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but...
There's still a lot.
Oh! Huh. Okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Propagate!
There should be Nilode Pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. If you could manage to gather... We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered the...
Alright! We've gathered enough Nilode Pala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari! We found the lotus...
Let me have a look. I'm glad you...
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari! Someone...
Let's go find out what's going on.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you.
What's going...
We just discovered.
The withering is... Can you tell...
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocked...
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry.
No one in our patrol.
Okay,
Wait! Tainari! What?
You two have only... There's a unique... The affected area...
Yes, as Amir said...
That's right. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal. But you don't seem...
Don't worry.
Seems the rumors about... We typically... Stop. Don't move any further. Look there.
Huh? Where? Oh, but...
That is the withering. All right, traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Thank you. But I must, even with You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Scatter! Out of the frying pan! Propagate! Propagate! Nice and spicy! Propagate! Out of the frying pan!
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Nice and spicy.
Now! Destroy the tumor of the withering. Yes. Thanks to you two. It's that obvious. Recently, if that simply meant more. For instance, this presents I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending. Ley lines can the dendro, and as for the withering, it's a that's right. My ancestors learned. I'm afraid we range. All right, that.
Oh, Tainari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The withering zone you Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This dusk bird is.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face, huh?
Yes. Allow me to explain. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to
What?
Well, obviously, because needless to say, I've got some emergency.
Wait, you want...
Let's find out. Here, Travel. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But wait, how...
Back when we were clearing, and if I may ask, That's correct, because what you saw is of significance. My forefathers were shown. Now, after seeing you in action with my own, when you passed out, I could try to tell. That was because when you please wait here. Here, take the... Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. No,
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area. There you are! Hypatia! There's no way we can get her to... Huh? Huh? What happened? And where are we? Really? Wow, this place is huge! Paimon knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind. the show begin. Let's dance. Terminate! Let the show begin. What into that is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler. Strange place. I'll report the abyss.
Scatter! Let's dance. Moba, get them! Propagate! Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We've faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in his eyes is that of an annoyed... The bonds of... But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now...
What do we do? Oh, there she... Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey! Oh! Guess that anyways. Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying...
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay!
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So you're able to
Wait, hold on a second,
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection. Even after I opened them, and at that very moment, in my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly...
Oh! And then?
And then I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have... Yes, no doubt about that. By the way... Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting All right, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after...
Are you already finished cooking?
All done! Oh, it...
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect. It took me nearly... You should know that some research...
So why does this...
The ingredients used to make Spirit-Born Ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of... That's all right.
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why would she sense...
That was primarily due to her taking in any... Not to worry, though. Technically, your body should... I must admit, I am...
Whoa! You're really serious about...
As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during... Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities, that's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm.
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Oh, is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, the fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is... I was born into a I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw... It was incredible. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear. Just be sure not to speak...
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, there's no need to be...
Now that we know Hypatia is all right...
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to bury. I understand. As Sage
Keep your Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I am merely... I see.
Tainari,
And what exact...
you'll know once.
And,
There's no definite answer.
do you mean to... If that's the...
Tainari.
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait.
It was quite...
Very good.
That's right.
Sorry,
Well?
let me Oh, also, when you...
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha tournament, needless to say.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tainari, we have something
Yes, she's doing much better. She knew you too.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us.
Don't worry about but I guess now
There's no need to. We're probably...
Thank you.
Oh?
It's my recipe. Yay! I hope that whenever you eat them, well then.
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see that?
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah!
Because there's currently but no need to worry. Perhaps you two, after centuries, as long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that...
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari...
You two are quite fortunate. And here are your to activate it...
Oh, says this little doodad. May the mighty God bless us with their voice. Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is...
Exactly. That is... And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay. Okay, next, let's come... Oh, come on! Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Huh. Uh-oh. Well, he's from Sumeru. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh! Hello! Are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great! You see...
What? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best.
Here, this is a...
Oh, let me... Seems even tiny.
We want to...
You mean you want to meet... Sorry.
What? You too?
Well, as I said, all I know is that ever since...
Huh.
The Dendro Archon is...
Aw, but...
No need to worry just yet. And besides, you two in this world, there will all... Take me, for example. Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the... Hey, come on! This is a survival skill at the Academia.
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low. So what do we do now? Even if we... Huh? Like who? Oh, you're...
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Catherine, we need your help.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you.
We want to meet with...
You two wish... I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aw, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we will...
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous... They take on various... An Eremite brigade...
Corps of Third?
Supposedly. They are named Asfand, if you'd like to get in contact with him. You're welcome.
All right, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine... it's...
Wait, serious?
We originally came from the... It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in...
Oh? Why is that?
Just take the... In their eyes. She was... Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are... Not to mention that less...
Really?
Ha! But...
All right. Seems Asfand was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
From the sound of it, you two are... Oh, I'm sorry.
Whoa!
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did... Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, panicked by what the man in despair he...
Okay.
And then, at that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact... Oh, Archons, along your journey, we were in every...
Yeah! Dunyarzad.
Of course. I'm terribly sorry, but...
What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching...
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah!
Quick, after her!
Dunyarzad! We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay,
All right.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me.
I see. In that case, you two should scramble.
Wait a sec. Who the heck?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad!
Stay out of this. You don't understand. Sorry, my lady. Even.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employee?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. That's why I'm here looking for you and knowing your.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm. And every time I bring this up, they just change the. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same. This is my life.
My lady.
Yes.
Fine, I won't, but let me make something very clear.
Thank you, Dia.
Don't worry about it, Today's little excursion caused such a. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things. So, I'll let you.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've.
I'm fine, really.
My ladies.
I'm sorry for worrying you two.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! Well, if it word on the street.
Nah, you
got it. Huh? Isn't this?
Thank you, sir. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know. Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well,
Huh?
yes, it was. I was stuck inside my younger self. Then one night, at that moment,
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Huh? Who are you? Really? Of course. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad. What? Huh? Then...
After that, the voice said, okay, although my body beyond my wind, once I finally but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. But yes, if it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping.
What's...
It's Lesser Lord... It's actually an... I heard everyone... But because the Academia Act, maybe they see Lesser Lord...
Aww.
It is. It's... Sure, the
Just remember that we're still...
I know that people... But recently, I gave her my safe...
Hold on. My lady, does this friend...
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day.
Yes. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar
Sure. That's quite the trip, though.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows?
But of course. Nilu will be... Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Oh.
Oh,
So you're followers from another land? Oh, really? Well, that's... By the way,
You're very well.
Wow!
Not bad. The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reported it to the Academia
Oh, probably.
The Academia looks down on... We can't let that happen. Thank the Dendro Archon for Dunyarzad. But the more she gave us, we hired someone at the stage is going...
And I can't wait to see...
Nilu!
She'll be dancing.
Dunyarzad.
I only told them...
Okay. According to some of the god, as she danced, those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzle. Of course although they aren't around any, though we're just...
Nilu, you have... Yeah.
Thinking about if my
all of Lesser Lord...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides, it's Lesser Lord Kusanel.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Dunyarzad, everyone at the Grand...
In that case...
Whoa! Did you know that
Nilu, you're... Wow.
Uh-huh. Of course.
Things are... Don't be fooled. And when it...
Huh. I don't know much about... Oh, and the perfume... I mean...
As a child, my grandmother Sub-Zero.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and
Whoa! Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated function, but saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same fontaine, but take you two, for example.
Well,
Yes.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. Oh.
Alright!
I'm sure you...
Hey, Traveler.
Oh, hey, dear!
I've got something.
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so...
Sounds like a... Let's head over to the Citadel of Rexar and wait for Dia!
Sorry. Anyway, I guess...
You sure sound... Look, Dia's...
I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the... Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us...
No kidding.
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand...
Appreciate it. Just recently...
Let me fill you in. The Grand Sage took the whole matter.
You two have the Academia's grip.
Apparently, if you're interested, maybe you could head to Port Ormos and ask around yourself.
Are you serious, Chief? All the... Count me. And take it from me. If you two really do, there are even some
You bet they are.
Not everyone's... Well, Traveler...
Thanks, Dia! Since we've got...
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the... Good. Then we'll see you...
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.